What's up YouTube? This is Master Renz and welcome back to my channel. So sa video ito, manonood tayo kay Slap Ham na ang pamagat ay scary videos that simply shouldn't exist. So make sure magsusubscribe kayo dito kay Slap Ham. So without further ado, huwag na natin patagalin to. Let's go sa go.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. From a shadow figure filmed on a plane to a real-life Men in Black agent caught on security camera. These scary videos are sure to give you the creeps. But as always, before we get into these fascinating stories, remember to hit that subscribe button for more awesome, creepy content just like this. In late 2018, security guard Francisco Hernandez from Mexico City heard strange thumping noises coming from a disused plane at the airport. He boarded the craft to investigate. What he discovered is chilling. As Hernandez shines his torch down the aisle of the plane, he hears some noises coming from the rear of the craft. He takes a look but can't find anything to explain the strange noises. Then, as he's walking back down the aisle, he hears the noise once more and turns around. At the end of the plane, you can see a shadow figure peer around the corner. It tentatively looks and hides. As the security guard gets closer, it's obvious that some kind of shadowy entity is looking right at him. In a panic, he turns and runs. When the
Kahit ako nun, makapatakbo din ako eh. Pag ganun na, makapatakbo din talaga ako nun.
Video was posted to social media, it naturally garnered a lot of attention. It even got picked up by a number of large news outlets. Since then, viewers have been debating what the shadow figure could be. The majority of comments believed it to be a ghost, perhaps someone who died at the airport. Others thought it was a demonic entity making itself known to the patrolman. Skeptics thought it was a...
Naalala ko to eh, na news nga to. Napanood yung may isang news site or sa isang FB page nila na post tong video na to, na balita nga.
Hoax, and that the shadow effect must have been added in afterwards. However, it should be noted that running a hoax like this would jeopardize Hernandez's employment.
Saka nga eh, kung hoax to, kung peke ito, malaki ang chance na mawawalan ng trabaho yung nagpo-post ng video na Hernandez ang pangalan. Kasi syempre, ano to eh, baka malaman ng management tas matunugan ng publiko na sa aeroplano nila galing tong video. Syempre, kung hoax nga yan, malamang sa malamang, masisisante tong kumuha ng video.
Considering
dito sa video, waki ko hindi to hoax eh, hindi to peke. Saka ang galing naman kung i-edit yan.
He has access to airplanes after hours, one would assume his security clearance is quite high. Would Hernandez make a prank video and put his career on the line, or did he genuinely capture something paranormal on camera? Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode's powered by Raid Shadow Legends on mobile. Free, 9 awesomes to collect, give you a huge. So go to 2000 out. This video was shot in 2005 in an unknown graveyard. The uploader said they were filming in a cemetery and didn't notice anything strange at the time. It wasn't until several days later, when they reviewed the footage, that they noticed a bizarre alien-like figure. In the clip, you can see the camera holder walking among tombstones. They pan randomly across the yard, not focusing on anything in particular. However, when you slow the video down, you can see something truly startling. Right in the center of shot, there's a figure hiding behind one of the graves. It looks to be humanoid in shape. You can make out a head, body and arms, but it looks almost camouflaged, blending in with the scenery behind. Comments on the video vary.
Hindi kaya skinwalker yan kung tawagin sa kanila yung nakunan.
With some calling it a ghost or demon, but the majority agree that it looks like a common depiction of an alien. The bulbous head and large black eyes seem to be the defining features that make people believe this creature is something from another world. Of course, there's always the possibility that this is simply CGI. Unfortunately, without further information, this scary video will remain a mystery. Sticking with the cemetery theme, this bizarre piece of footage began circulating social media sites in mid-2017. It appears to show some kind of strange creature digging in a cemetery. Two girls from Akron, Ohio were on their work break when they decided to kill some time by driving through the local cemetery. In the footage, you can see some kind of strange animal digging up the ground. It's clawing at the dirt with its right hand over and over. It looks to be on its hands and knees, much the same way a human would dig with their hands. However, whatever it is, it seems to be covered in a dark fur.
Tsaka kung tao yun, grabe namang ang sipag niya. Ang tiyaga niya pala maghukay ng gamit kamay lang, di ba?
Unfortunately, the quality of the footage is low, so it's hard to tell if the creature is burying something or digging something up. Given that it's a cemetery, you'd lean towards the latter. Explanations for this piece of footage vary wildly. The Bigfoot community has latched onto the video, calling it a juvenile Sasquatch, noting the dark fur and long arms. Other viewers have called it a zombie-like creature that has risen from a nearby grave. The final and most plausible explanation is that they caught a grave robber in action. Because of the low resolution, it could be a cemetery raider wearing dark clothes and a mask of some kind, which would make it look like fur from a distance. Interestingly, the footage ends with a single photo of the plot of land that was dug up. It's quite a sizable hole, considering it was dug by hand or claw. Tourists are often attracted to the Amazon jungle for its beautiful plant life and plethora of animals that can't be seen anywhere else. However, two British tourists visiting the Manau region in 2011 got more than they bargained for. The tourists took a video of a group of children as they stood several yards away from the edge of the jungle. When reviewing the footage, they noticed an odd light coming from a gap in the trees. When examining the light, they noticed something even more startling to the left of the light, an alien figure standing in the trees. The alien appears to be stretching its back as it stands among the foliage. Paranormal researchers were quick to defend the footage as legitimate, even noting that a research project established by the Brazilian government, Operation Prado, had sent military researchers to the same area to investigate possible evidence of alien visitors. Is this footage a well-executed hoax or true evidence of alien life? We may never know for sure, but the video is certainly compelling. This bizarre piece of footage was sent to YouTube channel Apex TV in June 2018. Viewers are calling it a visit from a real member of the Men in Black. In an unknown law firm in Alaska, a secretary inexplicably went missing one afternoon after having a strange interaction with a suited man. In the CCTV footage, you can see the secretary at the front desk typing things into a computer. That's when a tall bald man walks in wearing a black suit. He has a peculiar demeanor and precise mannerisms. Unfortunately, there's no audio, so we don't know what's being said, but you can soon tell that the secretary becomes uneasy. At one point, she shakes her head and points to the door, as if asking the man to leave. The situation escalates further, as the woman grabs a gun out of the office drawer. She stands up. The suited man lifts his hand, then tilts it to the side in a strange motion. It's as if the secretary falls into a trance, as she turns, takes the cartridge out of the gun, and places them both on the desk. The suited man gestures once more and the woman complies, by reaching into a bag, pulling out what looks to be a camera. She then calmly walks around the desk and out the door. The suited man follows.
Na-hypnotize siya? Na-hypnotize siya nung nakasuit na lalaki?
When the video was first posted, it quickly went viral, racking up over 4 million views with more than 13,000 comments, all wondering what was going on in the footage. A lot of the comments were quick to call the man a real-life member of the infamous Men in Black, an alleged top-secret government agency that responds to paranormal events. Some even believe the agents themselves are alien hybrids that have mysterious abilities such as mind control. Others thought the whole video was staged and felt it was too good to be true, but admitted it is a curious piece of footage. So if the video is genuine, what is on the camera? Had this secretary been witness to some strange event and perhaps captured evidence that needed to be destroyed? Love to get your opinion on this one in the comments section below.
Yung nakakatakot no? Na-hypnotize.
Before we get to that number one spot and take a look at some truly chilling footage coming out of a Thailand airport, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be completely up to date with all. Opening its doors in 2006, the Suvarnabhumi airport in Thailand is home to countless bone-chilling claims. From reports of airport staff being possessed to shadow people lurking in the periphery and awful screams in the night. Since the reports began, there have been numerous shrines erected in the vicinity in an attempt to fend against the evil spirits. Unfortunately, however, staff quickly realised that the shrines were no help. One of the very first occurrences was with a security guard, who claimed he was possessed by an evil spirit, requesting a shrine to be made. Staff noticed his behaviour becoming increasingly erratic. He would shout at nothing and often linger around the airport into the night, well after his shift had ended. One night he was found in a trance chanting in a bathroom. The following day he had no recollection about what he had been up to. This video here was taken in mid-2017 at Suvarnabhumi Airport by a security guard late at night. As you can see, there appears to be dozens of ghostly figures disembarking from a plane that isn't there. The people have an eerie, translucent quality as they stream along the passenger boarding bridge, one after the other. Some experts who have reviewed the footage think it might be a reflection of passengers walking along an adjacent terminal. Others have noted, however, the strange pattern the figures make as they walk, which suggests they're actually behind the glass windows of the bridge. In recent years, many ceremonies and rituals have been held in attempts to push away any lingering spirits. Unfortunately, their efforts have been in vain thus far. Reports have actually become more frequent over the past few years, with eerie figures spotted down long dark hallways and disembodied whispers almost a daily occurrence.
If you want more scary videos, just like...
Ito kaya yung last part na yun. Yung sa Thailand. Grabe yun. So yun, subscribe kayo dito kay Slapham. Saka syempre, mag-subscribe din kayo sa akin channel na Master Renz. At pakiclick na rin ng bell button para lagi tayo magkasama sa panonood. Thank you so much po sa pagsama and ingat po kayo palagi.